students, class 9 students. Let us today study about chemistry, atoms and molecules chapter, atoms and molecules, in which today we will try to understand how to write formula, chemical formula of compounds. How to write chemical formula of compounds. Actually, what is chemical formula? We can define chemical formula as the shorthand representation of the name of a molecule. The shorthand representation of the name of a molecule in terms of symbols. In terms of symbols of the constituting atoms. Of the constituting atoms is known as chemical formula of the compound. Let us take example. Water. The molecular formula, chemical formula is H2O. What is this H2O? In H2O, it is clear that 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atoms of oxygen combine to give water. Formula of ammonia. It is NH3. So ammonia, to obtain ammonia, 3 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atoms of nitrogen is required. So different elements have different combining capacity, and that is known as valency. So valency is actually the combining capacity. Combining capacity of an element is known as valency. Or we can say in ammonia the valency of nitrogen is 3. The valency of nitrogen is 3. Or we can say 1 atom of hydrogen or 1 atom of that element combined with how many number of hydrogen atom, that is combining capacity. Valency can be defined as the number of hydrogen atom that can combine with 1 atom of that element. 1 atom of that element. On that basis, we can say 1 atom of nitrogen combines with 3 atoms. So nitrogen valency is 3. 1 atom of oxygen combines 2 atoms of hydrogen. So valency of oxygen is 2. Similarly, when we want to write ionic compounds, chemical formula for ionic compounds. Chemical formula of ionic compounds. In ionic compounds, there are cations and anions. Cations are actually the positive ions. And anions are negative ions. So this is true with ionic compound, that cations and anions are there. The list of some cations and anions with their valency, we can write list of some cations with their charge or valency, we can say. Is given below. So if we are talking about monovalent cations, monovalent cations. Monovalent means single valency cations. That is, from hydrogen we can get H plus, from potassium we can get K plus, we can, from sodium we can get sodium plus, from silver we can get Ag plus, from copper we can get copper plus, from gold Au plus, from ammonium NH4 plus. NH4 is the symbol of ammonium, and plus, that means one single charge or single valence. These are monovalent cations. Now let us talk about divalent cations or bivalent cations. Bivalent means two valence. So what is bivalent cations? Let us talk about this. So when we talk about bivalent, from barium we can obtain barium 2 plus. From calcium we can obtain calcium divalent, calcium ion. From magnesium we can obtain Mg2 plus. From cobalt we can get CO2 plus. From copper we can get cupric ion, CO2 plus. From iron we get ferrous, Fe2 plus. So these are some of the important bivalent cations. Now let us talk about trivalent cations. So when we talk about trivalent cations, that means valency 3 or charge 3. From aluminum we get aluminum 3 plus. From chromium we get Cr3 plus. For iron, we get Fe3 plus. From gold, we get Au3 plus. So sometimes double valency also is in double charge type, like iron, ferric and ferrous. Similarly, gold, we can say this is 3 also charge, 3 valency, and at the same time single valency also. So these are the list of some important positive ions, important cations. Now let us get the list of some important anions, or we can say anions means negative ions. Let us get list of some common negative ions. List of some common negative ions, and that is called anions. Anions are those ions which is attracted towards anode, so they are called anions. These are actually negative ions, and it are also charged. For example, monovalent anions. We can give the list of monovalent ions. First, chloride, Cl minus. Chloride has single charge. Bromide, also single charge. Iodide, also single charge. Hydroxide, OH minus. This OH minus is actually negative ion, hydroxide ion. Nitrate, NO3, it is also charged -1. Nitrate, again nitrite, NO2 minus, that means single charge. Then cyanide, cyanide also valency 1, charge -1, so it is anion. Permanganate, when we talk about permanganate, the symbol is MnO4, valency minus. Permanganate. Chlorate, ClO3, charge -1 or valency -1. So these are single charge ions called monovalent anions. Single charge negative ions. From chlorine it is made chloride. And then divalent or bivalent anions. That means charge 2. So what are these bivalent ions? Sulfide. Sulfide ion has valency 2. Symbol is S. Oxide, O valency 2, carbonate CO3 carbonate has symbol CO3 valency 2 minus 2, sulfate SO4 sulfite magnet MnO4 2 minus. Magnet has valency 2, permanganate has valency 1. Chromate वो हार गया जो खड़ा हुआ था पप्पू ठाकुर को हारना था. क्रोमेट CrO4 वैलेंसी 2 टल लें क्रोमेट वैलेंसी 2 डाइक्रोमेट Cr2O7 and valency dichromate Cr2O7 CrO. So these are some of the bivalent anions and then some of the trivalent anions. When we talk about trivalent means valency 3 और चार्ज. अरे तुम लोग फोन नहीं उठाता है. नाइट्राइड just valency and phosphide symbol P valency 3 phosphate PO4 3 valency borate BO3 valency 3 arsenate AsO3 charge 3. So these are some of the trivalent anions, that means charge 3 and valency 3 we can say. Now this will be helpful to write the original chemical formula when we are supposed to write original chemical formula. So how to write that we will see in next video. How to write chemical formula of different compounds, ionic compounds, that we will learn.